Hey guys, Jared Weggeland here from Focus Group Florida, Keller Williams Realty. Focus Homes, your local custom home builder, and Focus Remodels when you love where you live and you want to make it better. Okay, this week in our real estate roundup, don't know what's going on. We had 90 new listings last week in Lakeland. This week, 50. So not quite a 50% drop in new listings. I don't know what's going on. And the listings compared to the pendings also went down from 81% replenishment to only 45% replenished this week. So let's go through the numbers and see what's going on. So for the average sold house in the last 7 days for Lakeland was a 3.2 at 1805 square feet. The price per square foot of the average went down to 182.29, and the average sold price square foot was to 177.99. The average list price was 337.81, with the average close price of 322.897. The average sold to list price was 98%, and the average days on the market was 51. So let's have a look at Lakeland specific. Lakeland had 110 new pendings in the 7-day period we checked, with 50 listings. That was only 45% of the new pendings were replaced by new listings. That's not good. That inventory shortage is becoming larger. And in Polk County, we had 461 new pendings in the time period regarded and 304 new listings. So only 65% of those pendings were replaced by new listings. Now, if you look at the graph, the biggest, red flag, 33812 had 0 listings in the time period in the last 7 days. 33801 only had 26%, and then you'll see on the graph there's just a variety. There's a lot of things going on there, but there's not enough homes. So here's the bottom line. If the house that you're living in no longer fits your needs, time to move. If it's too big, if it's too small, if you've got a job change, like we're helping a client right now who is getting older, is in a wheelchair, so they're going from their larger 2-story house to a smaller 1-story house. Whatever those life changes are, if you're having babies, if the kids are moving out, whatever the situation is, there's so many buyers compared to how many sellers we have in Lakeland. It's a great time to sell, just for that reason. So because of the huge difference in the buyers and sellers at the moment, it's a great time to sell when you need to move. If you don't need to move, then what's the purpose? In any market, there's no purpose if you don't need to move. But if you need to move, move. And that would help out everybody along the chain, including improving your life. Because if you need to move, there's a reason for it. Right? Okay, so I'll get off my soapbox on that one. The average closed price, let's see, year over year for the same week was down 3.52%, so it's a small number. 3 weeks ago, it was up 11.56. So we're still in positive territory as a whole. And if you look at the 12-week trending average graph, it's going up slightly and slightly, a slight plateau there. We've got our average days on the market. It's went up this past week from the week before. We were at 43 days, 40 days, 41 days, now 51 days. On that one, the 12-week moving average, you see that graph going up and then curling off there and reaching a plateau as well. So that shows an indicator of the actual trend. The Lakeland pending sales and the sales for the county, you'll see that graph over the past several weeks is very steep. So there's a lot of buyer demand, which is fantastic. We just need more houses to sell. And we're getting great results. I'll give you an example. This past weekend, we marketed a beautiful home, $500,000, no pool. And we told the sellers the average is in that 40 to 50 day range. That first weekend, we marketed, got the open houses done, got a buyer in. It worked out fantastic. Same thing happened on another smaller listing. It was, 270. Same thing. Average shows 40 to 50 days within a week. Done deal, under contract. The first one was full price. The second one was almost full price. So it was great for the sellers and for the buyers. So there's definitely activity going on if we can get people who need to sell their house to get their house on the market. The canceled, withdrawn, and expired are similar to last week, so nothing really to report there. We had our months of supply. The last report we had was February. We're down to 2.6 months. And what does that actually mean? That means that there is a 57% shortage. So for every 43 homes, there is 100 buyers at the moment. That's what we're going up against. We've got our actual listings themselves continue to go down. So let's have a look. So this is the number of listings: 607, 572, 543, 540, 542, 520. And then for the county in the same period, it went from 3323 to 2963. So you see the total number of listings is also decreasing. We have that high demand. So on that graph, you'll see the listing numbers go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, and now we're coming down the other way and they're going down. So again, stronger sellers market. That's what we've got. And if you look at the listings with a price drop, the number continues to go down weekly of how many listings are reducing their prices, and as a full number and as a percentage. So that's where we are. Please, please, please remember the home swap program. This could save your bacon. Some sellers don't want to sell right now because they're worried about, what am I going to buy after I sell my house? The Focus Home Swap program allows you to purchase your next home, move into it, and it gives you up to 6 months to sell the home you're leaving. You don't have 2 payments. You don't have the 2 debts to worry about. It's an awesome program, and if what's holding you back is worrying about where you're going next, then definitely please contact us. We can go over those details with you. It's absolutely fantastic. We partner with our local lenders, and we can get it done for you. So that's what we're up to there. All right, guys. I'll put the graphs in the Facebook post so you can go back. We'll put some details on our YouTube channel. Of course, if you have any questions, real estate related or any otherwise, please feel free. If you haven't had a chance yet, try and squeeze in a final spring training game. It's absolutely fantastic. This week we've got Friday Night Live in Munn Park. We also have Spring Night Market as well as our normal farmers market on Saturday. So it's very exciting. Lots of fun things going on. Oh, and if you are familiar with Kiwanis, it's the day without disabilities at the Bunch Ranch for special needs adults and children. It's absolutely fantastic to get to play with the horses and have a meal and some activities. It's really, really great, and it's one of the highlight events for the Kiwanis Club of Lakeland. All right, guys, have a super week, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.